It's 10 times better once you actually input the footage onto the computer. Whoa! Today's cardio, taking the garbage out, which is kind of like around the corner here. And I actually like that. Like, it's completely different, I guess, when you live in some kind of complex, apartment, condo, anything like that. Oftentimes you don't have a garbage pail that you drag out to the curb and the garbage comes, you know, 2 days a week. We have like these little areas where you go and drop off your garbage and recycling. So it is actually a beautiful day out. It's in the 60s here. And for some reason, my body decided to wake up this morning at 5:48 a.m. I have no idea why, but when you're up that early, you gotta snap or tweet or do something and let everyone know that you're awake. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, make sure to do so. I'm very active on there, and I do respond to pretty much every single snap that I get. If I miss you, I'm sorry. If I'm a few days late, I'm sorry, but I will get back to you. Brittany's Tankster keychain broke. His body fell off. He's just a little panda head now. But anyway, so my place is right over there, the corner up top. And I'm at the mail area. Oh. Package slip. That's always exciting. I think I know what it is. Show you guys as soon as we pick it up. All right, we got the package. Like I said, I do know what it is. Got my knife. That could have been bad if that flew into the wall. Although it would have been really funny if I went like this, it flew into the wall and got stuck in the wall like that. Then I'd have to fix it. It wouldn't be that funny. It would be funny, but it would suck. A scale. It's the body analyzer scale. This was sent to me by the company Vanity Planet. I'm just curious to see how this scale compares to the scale that I have right now and see how consistent my weigh-ins have been. Heyo! That's my scale I've been using every day. That's the new one that was sent. I'm actually curious to see what this gives me as a reading for my body fat percent. 179.2 on this one. This says 178.6, 13.2%. Body fat, 46.7%. Muscle, 8.8 pounds of bone density, 64% water. Typically, I store my fat right here. Got this pouch on my lower stomach. Abs are the last thing to come in. Chest, shoulders, arms, back are the first thing to get lean, so I definitely still have some work to do. Yeah, so fancy devices like this are going to spit out a number at you using something called a bioelectrical impedance analysis. Just Google it and know that there's going to be a lot of variance and inconsistencies. So you have to always keep that in mind. Now, I would love to get a DEXA scan done just to get an idea of where I'm at or as I get leaner to see, but I gotta find a place around here that does it. So that's that. Figured I would show you guys that. If you want to check out that scale, it will be linked in the description box below. I think it's like $50 or something. They're offering a discount. But anyway, I'll link it below. And that's also the physique update at 179. It's been an extremely busy but productive morning, and I still have some work to do, but it's nice out and I gotta get outside. I just posted a picture on Instagram saying that I want to record a Q&A, so I do want to answer some of your guys' questions, and I want to do it outside, but I have a feeling it's gonna be windy, and I don't have one of those fuzzy dead cats that go over the microphone to block the wind, so we're gonna do our best. That's what we're going to be doing. We're gonna pack this up. I'm actually probably going to go to Starbucks as well and get some work done. So in between all day, I'll try and answer some questions for you guys. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be trouble. A little bit windy, but it's all right. First question, do you plan on buying a house in the near future? I would absolutely love to. The thing is, Brittany and I are not sure where we really want to live. Now, we do love New York. It's crazy expensive here, but our lease, I believe, is up in August of this summer, so we either renew that lease and stay here for another 6 months to a year, or we look around for another place. Our goal really is to take this summer and take time to travel to a bunch of different places and maybe see somewhere that might work better for us. We don't really know anything different. We've only lived in New York, and I'm open to going wherever. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to do some traveling this summer. I believe we're gonna try and hit Texas, California, few other places, and just see what else is out there. You know, I think I really need to get out of my comfort zone. And yes, there's family and everything here in New York, but you can always travel. You know, it's not like it's a permanent thing. And I think getting that experience of maybe living somewhere else, meeting new people, seeing new things would be interesting. So we'll see what happens with that, but you guys will be the first to know.
People them want. Woman them a flex and the man them a chant. Got the 60s style it off a comeback. Draw for your bell bottom black heel and frock.
What's the story behind your tattoos and when did you get them? I believe I've covered this in a video before, but real quick, I got this when I was 18. It's for my mother who passed away when I was 4 years old. And this one, I believe I was 19 or 20. Me and my two older brothers all got it before my oldest brother went overseas with the military. So it's a fist with a chain, dog tags, has the initials BB for Blood Brothers. Do you think a mixture of powerlifting and bodybuilding workouts would benefit you? If so, should you mix them together into one workout or do cycles of each? Really all depends on what your goals are, but I would say power building has become extremely popular. So you're still focusing on the main compound movements, improving your squat, bench, dead, overhead press if that's a movement that you like to do, and then doing your accessory and isolation works in higher volume. So I would always recommend doing your heavy strength training, doing your volume work, and getting the best of both worlds, unless of course you plan on competing in one or the other. So if you're competing for powerlifting, stick with a powerlifter-based program. If you're looking to do bodybuilding, you might have to incorporate a lot more isolation and accessory work. What's up? YouTube. Yeah. What's your name?
James.
All right, so my buddy James just came by on a ripstick, and he's a gymnast. So check out watch what he just did. Hold on one second. Dude, that is awesome. Oh my God, that looks painful.
And then I've been working on this lately.
Dude. Do you compete? Do you do any like?
Yeah, I'm on team. I go to gymnast.
Okay.
It's a really nice place up there.
That's awesome, man. So
Yeah.
you have plans of doing this in the future?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I've been doing it for 3 years.
Olympics? Something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Good, man. Well, keep up the hard work. I love seeing that.
Thanks.
Good stuff, man. I'm trying, guys. This wind is killing me everywhere I go. Should teens focus on getting abs or building muscle? 14 years old, should I ever cut during my teen years for the abs? Absolutely not. If you're 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, these are your years of growth and development. Take advantage of them because right now is prime time and your body will thank you 10 years from now when you've been consistent and patient with it and really put in that time. You guys have to understand, I'm 28 years old, so in YouTube years, that's like 200. And I wish I had the information that's available and accessible now as you guys do, 10 years ago. So these are your years, put in that time to grow, build that muscle, build that physique, and worry about the other shit later on. Worry about abs when you get older. Right now is your time to build. How do you feel about an upper-lower split? I'm personally turned off by it because all the show muscles, chest, biceps, shoulders are squeezed into one day, but I haven't tried it yet. So try it. That's the beauty of training, experimenting. Legs, push, pull, upper, lower, full body, 4 days on, 1 day off. They're all good splits if they meet certain criteria. Are you enjoying it? Does it fit into your lifestyle and schedule? Is it sustainable? Are you making progress on it? So these are things you need to look at, and you need to be open-minded about your training. There is no best split. You have to look at a training program and see if it's something that you can do, something that you can keep up with, something that you're enjoying, and something that you're consistently making progress on. If all of those don't line up, you might have to change a few things. So if you've never tried upper lower, give it a shot. You might love it, you might hate it, but at least you could say you tried it. What was your very first step in becoming the success you are today? Well, thank you for considering me a success, but the very first step is, first of all, taking action, and second is believing in myself. I always believed in myself even when other people doubted me, and that might be family, that might be friends, but there are going to be people who don't believe in you or think you're crazy. But what's most important is that you believe in yourself and you never give up on that belief. And also, success doesn't have a finish line, so I don't consider myself successful. I always consider myself a work in progress, and I'm always working to better myself and better the lives of other people. So success doesn't have a finish line. You just keep going and trying to improve something in your life, other people's lives. That's what success is to me, is how much can I improve myself and how can I impact the lives of other people. So the first step is always going to be take action and believe in yourself and never give up on that belief. This question is kind of long with a bit of a backstory, but I'm going to sum it up real quick. There's a guy trying to change his lifestyle by training more and eating better, and someone else told him fat people shouldn't be in the gym. This discouraged him from going to the gym. He started overeating and lost his hard-earned results. What are your thoughts on this and the man who blatantly discouraged someone who's actively changing his life? First of all, and excuse my language, fuck that man. And do you have any words of motivation to those looking to improve body composition who find it hard to overcome the standards their society sets for them? This is pretty common. Because of the society that we live in and because of social media, everyone is so egotistical. Everyone is so quick to point the finger and make fun of other people for not being perfect. And not all imperfection needs a fix. Not everyone is going to be perfect. Not everyone needs shredded abs and a six-pack. That's just not the reality of things. People are trying to better themselves, and anyone who puts down someone else who's trying to better themselves is straight up a piece of shit. And I know it's difficult in the society that we live in, but don't let other people discourage you from achieving your own goals. So if you want to improve your body composition, you want to get healthy, then do it. Go into the gym with blinders on. Forget about the people looking at you or pointing at you. Do this for yourself and just forget what everyone else has to say about it if they're negative and not going to encourage you. Sorry about all the emotion behind that one. It just pisses me off so much to see that there are still people out there like that, especially when it comes to fitness. If you're into fitness yourself, wouldn't you think you would want to help someone out rather than discourage them to reach their goals? It's mind-blowing that there are people out there that exist like that. Man, you can't change these people, but it's just unfortunate. All right, so I figured I'll take a few minutes to answer some questions in the car so I don't have to deal with the headache of the wind. I just wanted to be outside, different scenery, but let's just get a few questions answered. So we got, are you going to be competing? It's definitely a possibility in the future. Nothing's set right now, but we'll see where this cut takes me, and you never know. Any details about a meetup this summer? You should also have Max there too. I feel like that would be awesome. Yes, Max should be coming to New York. I'm not sure when, but we're going to talk about it. And I do want to host a meetup as soon as the weather gets a little bit warmer. I want to have everyone down so we can get a lifting session in. We can go out and grab some food, hang out outside. I think that would be awesome. So you guys will definitely know about it. As long as you're following here on YouTube and social media, you'll know when that's going to happen. Do you think working out fasted would get you better results? Personally, I don't believe so. It's really all about your calorie intake. So if your goals are to get leaner, you have to be in a deficit, get bigger, in a surplus, and make sure that you're consistently making progress in the gym. So for a lot of people who train fasted, their performance actually might suffer a little bit because they're not getting the energy from the food. But if that fits into your schedule and training fasted is all you could do, then by all means, go ahead and do it. Maybe go into the workout with a protein shake or some branch chains. That can help you out, but you're not going to get any added benefit by training fasted. Since you follow an if it fits your macro style of dieting, do you ever have cravings and have to tell yourself no? So I do have a flexible approach to nutrition. I don't restrict any foods. I track my macros. So if I really want something that bad, I'll fit it into my macros, I'll save it for a refeed day, or I'll simply eat it. And that's because I am not competing. If I was contest prep, it would be a different story. But right now, no one's judging me on my physique. I'm not trying to win a trophy. I'm not trying to get first place. I'm just trying to get leaner. So if I was really, really craving something, I would just have it and then move on with my day. So for anyone watching this, if your goal is just to lose some body fat and get leaner, don't restrict yourself to the point where you're getting upset over it or you're really missing out on a food so much and you feel like you can never eat it. Go ahead, treat yourself to it, use it as a cheat meal, and then move on. It's really, really not that serious. Opinion for changing your macros on an off day. Decrease carbs, increase fat. I personally like to keep things consistent just for consistency. I think it's easier to track. For some people, on their off days, they can bring down the calories slightly and increase their calories on their training days for better performance, but I think in the big picture, it won't make that much of a difference. Nutrient timing, although a lot of us dismiss it completely, I think it has some value if you eat around your training. So a lot of people try and save their calories for the end of the day, and then their workout suffers. So make sure that you're getting enough food around your workout, and if you want to calorie cycle, feel free to do so. Incorporate a refeed once a week. Whatever you do, as long as your calorie intake matches your goals, you'll be fine. All right, last question in the car before we get moving. It's a two-part question. Firstly, how long should one follow a program before changing it up? It depends. Are you enjoying it? Does it fit into your schedule? Are you still making progress? If yes, keep going with it. And did you ever think you would have a fan in Cape Town, South Africa? Never in a million years. Yeah, and I don't like the word fan. I don't consider anyone a fan of me. No one needs to be a fan of me. You guys are friends of mine. You're my family. You guys have gotten me to where I am today by showing your support over the years. Or maybe you just stumbled across this video and it's your first time. So thank you for watching, but I never look at anyone as fans, and it still blows my mind that people from all around the world are watching this. People all around the world reach out to me, email me, and I'm going to the UK in 2.5 weeks to meet people who have supported me. This shit is crazy. I absolutely love YouTube, if you guys can't tell. Just the ability to network and talk with people around the world is pretty damn cool. Let me just show you guys how the camera's set up right now. Look at that setup though. Who needs a dashboard mount? I wonder what would happen if I got pulled over and the cop just came up to this and saw this sitting here. I'd be like, listen, officer, you want to be on YouTube? That is a huge dog. What's the best way to limit sodium intake? Because every morning I wake up and I notice my fingers are swollen. It is normal for your fingers to swell a bit while you're sleeping, so you may wake up and they may be a little bit swollen. But if it's something that you are concerned about and you think it's sodium related, just take a look at your overall diet. So are you adding a lot of added salt to certain foods? Are you using spices, seasonings, hot sauces? Are you eating a lot of processed foods that can be high in sodium? Are you consuming enough water? These are all things to look at. So usually I say sodium is not an issue for most people unless you have a pre-existing medical condition, but just take a look at your sodium intake, be consistent with it, make sure you're consuming plenty of water, and that should do the trick. Try and stay away from too many processed foods and added salt, and if none of that's working, I would suggest seeing a medical professional just in case. All right, so Connor just got here. He's Snapchatting me recording. We're about to run out to a few stores, but first, gonna grab a snack. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you'll see that Quest just sent out a few things. So they're new and improved chips, same flavors, but more crunch and more flavor. Haven't tried them out yet. These protein crunch bars, these are like cereal bars. So they have waffle and chocolate cereal, as well as strawberry, cinnamon, and peanut butter chocolate. So we have those, and also 3 new flavors they're trying out of Quest bars. So oatmeal chocolate Rocky Road and blueberry muffin. So no label or anything. These are like trial flavors. So these are pretty much the same macros as the regular Quest bars, and these are only 100 calories. So a little bit different. So we're gonna try, yo, what do you want to try? Waffle? Yeah. We'll try waffle and peanut butter chocolate. All right, so we got the 2 bars here. Which one do you want to try first? Waffle? That sounds pretty good. So it's 4 fat, 18 carb, 6 fiber, 12 protein. Smells like that
waffle crisp.
Yeah, cereal. So that's what it looks like. Don't let us down, bar. Tastes like the cereal, waffle crisp.
It's good.
Oh, like waffle, French toast crunch.
I like waffle crisp.
Definitely has that syrupy taste.
It'd be good with like a vanilla protein shake.
Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Next up, peanut butter chocolate. I love everything peanut butter, so I can't imagine this being bad.
I know.
That's good. Very peanut buttery, not too sweet. I still think I like regular Quest bars better.
I don't know. I like the consistency.
Yeah? You like the
Not as
texture of
chewy.
these? Yeah, that's true. It's only 110 calories, so not bad. This one's better than waffle, though, hands down. Good shit, Quest. We'll try out the rest of them. Not today, obviously, but throughout the week. As long as you guys are following me on here, Snapchat, Instagram, I'll let you guys know what I think about them. But, pretty good.
Everybody told me to buy a cheap one before you touch it.
And automatically, do you set this hover height at takeoff, or no? So it moves like clean.
Yeah, it's all on the chip on the...
All right, so we are winding down now. Today's been a very busy but very productive day. Had a good time filming this Q&A at some different locations. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shout out to the guy who just let me use his drone, the Phantom 4. Now I want a drone, so thumbs up this video if you guys think I should get a drone. I think it would make for some awesome content this summer. I just ordered a new computer that should be here next week, so we're making some moves. I just want to give you guys better and better quality content, just make things more enjoyable for you all. So I'm gonna knock out a few more questions and then we're gonna wrap this video up. So what is your favorite vlogging DSLR to use? I've only really used the Canon 70D. I've used the T4i or the T5i in the past, but this is what I'm currently using. And I have a few different lenses that I use. Usually the 10 to 22 millimeter Canon lens, just because it's a wide angle, it gets a lot in the shot. And I like the fact that I could plug in the external microphone as well, so better quality there. And if I'm not using that, I'm using the Sony RX100 M3, but that's obviously not a DSLR, so Canon 70D is what I use. If you could pick just one macro-friendly fast food place that you can eat at for the rest of your life, what would it be? Chipotle? Maybe? Chick-fil-A? I don't know. I'm not answering that question. Do you drink alcohol much? Not much and not as often as I used to, but on occasion, yes. Thoughts on intuitive eating? I think intuitive eating is great. I don't think it's realistic to track macros for the rest of your life, but I do think it is beneficial to do it for a certain period of time to get an idea of portion sizes and nutritional content of certain foods, but I don't think forever you're going to be putting your food on a food scale. So being able to eat based on your performance, based on what you feel you need, is a pretty good approach. But again, I do recommend tracking macros just to get a better idea of what portion sizes look like, and you'll be better off in the long term. All right, we're going to answer one more question to finish up this Q&A. This is a good one. If you could, what would you change about the fitness industry? Everything. Now, I'm going to break this down. This is going to be my point of view, my opinion. But you have businesses and individuals who provide products and services. So apparel, supplements, coaching, training programs, meal plans. You have people who are part of the fitness industry. So content creators, Instagrammers, vloggers, YouTubers. What I would just like to see overall is more honesty. More people who actually care about helping others and aren't so income driven. And I get it. As a business, as a service, I am an online coach, so that's my business. You have to turn a profit. You have to generate revenue in order for your business to grow and succeed. But you have to care about the people. I hate fake passion, and so many companies are so good at faking it. So many individuals are so good at making you feel special, making you feel like you matter when they really do not give a shit about you. And you feel like they do. These people make you feel on top of the world, but all they see when they look at you is dollar signs. And trust me, just from the emails that I've received from people who have bought this supplement or have worked with this coach, I haven't gotten a response in 2 weeks from my emails. I haven't gotten my training program. My training program had someone else's name on it. They said it was customized, but it was cookie cutter. They wrote me the same meal plan they wrote 30 other people. Guys, we live in a world of social media where if you do something like that, you're going to get called out and it's going to bring down your reputation. I would just overall like to see more people being honest. If you're telling someone they're getting a customized coaching program, customize that program to them. Have a call with them, talk to them about their goals, and then base the program around that. Don't give them the same thing that you gave to 50 other people because it worked for them. You guys, people are paying their hard-earned money for these things, whether it's a product or a service. And I get it, some companies just don't really care. They put all their money into marketing. They promise you this, they hype it up and say it does this when it really doesn't, and they know it doesn't, but people are gonna still buy it. So it's something that I would love to see change, but I know it's not gonna change. I just think we need to get more people to open their eyes to the reality of it. And hopefully there are some other good content creators out there who will share the same message and try and we're never gonna eliminate this garbage completely, but again, just open more eyes to it. And that is what I would change if I could. So with that said, we're going to wrap up this Q&A here. I hope you guys did enjoy it, the different scenery going outdoors, different perspectives, maybe some fitness, non-fitness related questions. So give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought of the video. If you did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button. That does help me out. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so before you go. And that's it. I'll talk to you all in the next video.
I wonder what it feel like to do that shit in real life. And now I know I got it. That's the reason no ID has signed me on a dotted, but it's still visionary to the death of me.